Hello and thanks for joining us from our studios in Israel. I'm Aaron Porras here with ILTV's Morning Briefing. As the sun set on Sunday in the evening hours over Tel Aviv, Prime Minister Netanyahu and rival Benny Gantz of the Kachol Lavan party sat down to discuss the potential of a centrist unity government. And this sit-down at the IDF headquarters is the first official meeting between the two party chiefs since Gantz received the second mandate to form a coalition. But despite promising to sit down again in the future, neither side reported any progress. Netanyahu continues to refuse to budge on his 55-seat right-wing bloc, and his Likud negotiating teams have likewise refused any repeated proposals by the president. President Rivlin's compromise agreement would have seen power shared equally between Netanyahu and Gantz, who would swap the premiership position every 2 years. It would also have potentially allowed Netanyahu to defer any legal probes and indictments as, quote, interim prime minister. In any case, regardless of the setback, Gantz later reported that he will still continue with all efforts to form a unity government and prevent third elections, while Netanyahu continues to push for his so-called broad unity government, which includes his right and religious factions, for the sake of, quote, security. In a pair of raids overnight Sunday to early Monday, IDF troops arrested 19 Palestinians throughout the West Bank, suspected of participation in terror-related activities or for stone throwing and firebomb attacks. In fact, according to the IDF, the suspects are allegedly involved in a series of attacks along Route 60 over the last few weeks, which have put daily commuters at serious risk, especially those near the Gush Etzion region. Additionally, the IDF found and confiscated an M16 rifle and ammunition during their overnight operations. 13 suspects were arrested in the Al-Arub refugee camp near Hebron, while 6 were picked up near the Jordan Valley. But finally, Israel regularly operates in the West Bank, conducting similar raids and arrests in cooperation with Palestinian Authority security forces. It started with a routine complaint that a brawl had broken out outside a small convenience store in the city of Bat Yam on Saturday night. But probably no one could have predicted what the police would eventually find when they arrived at the scene of the crime. As it turns out, the brawl the police were called about was in fact a robbery, where the store's employees and even customers were, in short, taking care of business. Now, as you can see in the security camera and witness camera footage, the 25-year-old Tel Aviv suspect walked into the store with a gun demanding the cash from the register. But he was met with unusual resistance as witnesses and employees both pushed him out of the store by throwing things and attacking him. Still, the suspect persisted, coming back into the store and chasing people into the back. He then goes behind the counter and simply takes the whole register rather than bothering to try and open it for the cash, and witnesses of the incident weren't about to let him go, though. They chased after the armed robber, continuing to throw crates, garbage cans, bottles, and more at him. They even tried kicking the robber off of his motorcycle outside. And well, as ill-advised as it may have been to fight an armed suspect in this way, the delays the vigilantes caused made it possible for police to later find and arrest the thief more quickly. So truly, it seems that not all heroes wear capes. Some sport skinny jeans and throw garbage. Will Starbucks try its hand at the Israeli market for the second time? Well, rumor has it that the company is in talks about bringing the mega chain back to the Holy Land. Now, between 2001 and 2003, Starbucks sold its coffee in Israeli stores, but it never quite caught on and was discontinued. It's thought that Israelis preferred their fresher local brews. But reports say that Starbucks reps are now hopeful that the upgrade in coffee quality since 2003, plus the new baked goods for sale, will be more attractive to the Israeli public. Then meanwhile, Shake Shack, a popular American brand known for selling hamburgers, hot dogs, and milkshakes in New York, is also now talking about opening up shop here in Israel. The chain now operates across 12 countries, but is not kosher. And there's no word on whether either of these brands will actually make any changes to their menus.